Hey everybody, Matt Thompson with Fathom Real Estate. I wanted to address really quick the real estate market conditions here locally. I read an article this morning that talked about the free fall of the market and the disastrous market that we're heading into. And I want to just talk about some of the local numbers. I'm looking at the 7-county Denver metro area kind of over the last 3 years. So what's causing all the headlines? Let's look at prices first. If you look at where prices were back in May, they have fallen 5% through where we were at the end of September. Fairly significant. Unless you look and you realize in 2021, when the market was going crazy, prices fell 3% between September and May. So we always see a seasonal decline. Yes, it's 2% more this time. It is a change. It is a market drop. And we're looking at 2%, which is not a huge number. Also, if you look at the number of units, this is kind of where we're seeing a bigger impact. The number of units, September versus September, so September 2022 versus September 2020, we're down 33%. It's a little bit confusing because when you look at the units of May of 2022 versus May of 2020, we actually sold 66% more houses in May this year than we did last. So again, when you look at the decline, there's a bit of seasonality in that. Now what's important to remember here is we are absolutely heading into a market shift. The number of units has fallen significantly. 33% over a 2-year time period is a lot. If you look at from last year, it's 24% down from where we were last September. So again, that's a significant drop. So what is that doing to prices? We already talked about the fact that we've fallen from May. But let's look at month over month. This September versus last September, we're up 9%. If you go back to September of 2020, we're up 27%. So home prices are still continuing to rise. How can we be having home sales drop so much with home prices rising? The reality is the demand is still there. Sellers are starting to pull out. Builders are definitely pulling out. So the amount of inventory we have is way down, but the amount of buyers, while it has decreased some, is still there. When you look at interest rates, yes, interest rates are around 7%. If you buy today at 7% interest rates, and let's say that interest rates go to 10% this time next year, how grateful are you going to be that you bought now? Let's flip the scenario. Let's say they go back to 4% this time next year. Are you upset that you bought? Or are you just going to refinance down to that new 4% rate? We're letting the media drive real estate sales based on interest rates, and that's never been the driving force. Does it change affordability? Absolutely. Does it change whether or not you need to be in a house or not? No. Everybody needs a place to live. Conversely, rents are continuing to go up. They always go up. There's no time in American history that I can find where rents dropped significantly. If you look at the last 6 recessions in the United States, home prices rose in 5 of those last 6 recessions. Home ownership remains a great hedge against inflation, and despite what the news outlets are trying to tell us, it's not quite as bad as they want you to believe. If you want to know more specific numbers about your particular area, feel free to reach out. Always happy to talk. Hope you have a great day.